Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're doing another quick unboxing video. I think this one's coming via Blade Grips, so we're about to find out what goodies we have in here. Doing the honors today, we got the QSP Penguin. This is the traditional pocket knives exclusive here with the button lock and a mean hollow ground here with a belt satin finish, looking really awesome. Of course, this knife and every other knife you see in this video will be linked down below. Those help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. All right, let's take a look at what's in here. Right, let's see what Blade Grips is all about, shall we? All right, let's take a look. Elevate your edge. All right, got a nice blade grip, nice little rubber bracelet here. All right, looking nice. We got a Mr. Incredible. What? Nice. Mr. Incredible going on here. Cool stuff. What else we got? All kinds of goodies so far. All right, check out Blade Grips. Of course, Blade Grips will be linked down below. Choose your color and defend your edge. Very good. They have a tutorial video on how to install the Ultra Defender. I may need to check that out, honestly. And we have the grips here. And we have some loaner knives. We have, well, two different kinds of blade grips. We'll take a look at those. And I think we have a loaner Microtech signature. This might be the Microtech Ultratech. Take a look. Of course, this is the knife that these grips are for. And we got the rock. All right. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? So yeah, ultimate matchup, you guys. Mr. Incredible and the rock. Who will win? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's make some room here, shall we? I'm going to come back to the blade grips in just a moment. And we are going to check out the Microtech here. I want to say this might be the first time. All right, I've done some Microtech unboxings in the past, but never an OTF. So first things first, the knife should probably be in this pouch, but it's not. Don't worry, we'll get there. And here is, all right, out the front, nice quick guide there, open and close. All right, the usual stuff. And here is the knife. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's go ahead and get this tucked away here, shall we? I think the signature series is more of like a special series than the regular one, so that should be interesting. All right, finally on hand, a Microtech. All right, this one is from 2022, May 2022. I want to say this one feels like, if I'm not mistaken, a Microtech Ultratech. Got the glass breaker back here, a little bit of a lanyard hole situation there. Pocket clip with the signature on there. It's interesting. And carbon fiber on one side and aluminum. It feels like aluminum on the other side. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing open. Bam. All right, check it out right there. All right, if it's not the Ultratech, I'll just go ahead and put the model on the screen. But this thing has M390 steel. All right, and it is dual edge. That's something. Got a little bit of an edge on this side as well, and of course on this side. That's nice. Oh man, checking out the action on this thing. The open is pretty good. The close, you got to give it the beans, right? I think this is one of the classic ones. I believe the new versions make it a little bit easier on the deployment. All right, action is good. Just got to give it a solid pull. All right, just do it like you mean it. Be a man. And yeah, this one has the proprietary hardware, so you know it's, I think, one of the older versions of this particular knife. So that being said, let's check out the blade grips, shall we? So I'm going to open up here. Let's see here. Okay, so this is probably going to go this way here, something like this. All you want to make sure is the trigger doesn't get activated. But yeah, this requires so much tension, and all the way through you're pulling back, so we should be okay. Do I want to risk it? I don't know. Maybe here. There we go. This might be a better entrance. Do I want to risk it, or do I want to watch the video? The responsible thing to do would be to watch the video, right? But the man inside of me tells me, like, just try to wing it and let's see how it goes. No, you know what? I'm just gonna watch the video and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Oh, hey guys, it's me. I'm back. So I just watched the video. It's basically a YouTube short. So it's a very straightforward video there. So basically you start with the, I would have never gotten it right. At first I thought it was back here, then I thought it was somewhere here, but no. We're actually using the opening of where the switch is to insert the knife sort of like backwards. So it would look something like this. I'm inserting it, glass breaker in first. All right, just like that. And then we're gonna pull it in just enough until it clicks beyond the pocket clip. All right, pocket clip has to click on there. Oh, actually, no. All right, this is why you watch the video multiple times, right? Before you pull it down all the way, I'm gonna get this part unpeeled, kind of like peeling a banana, right? And then now I want to make it past the pocket clip. There we go. Now I'm gonna slightly lift the pocket clip a little bit and then pull the rest of, it's kind of like a sock, right? And then there we go. Now I got it nice and snug there, right, around the glass breaker, and then the rest of it is just pulling it down so that I can, wrap it around the front. Whoa! Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have installed our grip. And I can tell you, man, like, let me see, fit and finish, that is a snug finish for sure. It's basically cut to perfection, right? So as far as where the blade comes out and everything, right, looking pretty good. You do have their branding there, blade grips. And then it gives you, some additional grip there. And of course, protecting the knife. So, they're not the most affordable knives out there. Microtech, OTS especially, right? Not the most affordable OTS in the market per se. And if you were to drop it or whatever, you wouldn't want it to, scratch up and, or just take some damage overall. And I feel like this will provide a pretty cool, nice protection to it. So that's pretty nice. So, yeah, that's how you put it on. Let's check out this other one. I wonder if is this the glow in the dark one or is this other one the glow in the dark one? We'll see. Elevate your edge, right? Install video. This is probably the glow in the dark one. Let's take a look. All right, so here's I guess the process. I would think the process to take it off will be basically the same steps but backwards, right? So now that I took it off through the side hole, on the switch, I'm gonna pull back just a tiny bit like that. Then I'm going to kind of get it, right, peel the banana once again, pull it back down just so I can get it to come over the past the pocket clip. I feel like at this point I might be able to just pull off the entire thing. Ooh, did I just take it through the back? I shouldn't. I should have taken it out through the side. It's kind of the way it went in. But since we're here already, might as well end up peeling it off completely and boom, just like that. We are done. It is silicone, right? And it does have, definitely will keep its shape. All right, kind of reminds me of the good old days when we used to put silicone cover cases on phones, right? When smartphones started coming out, like putting a cover on your BlackBerry or what have you. So let's do the glow in the dark. This one's pretty interesting, right? So here we go. Let's see if I can get it right this time. So we want the glass breaker part first, pocket clip facing you. Obviously it has to be on the same side as this hole. And we're gonna use the slider hole here. So here we go. Bam. Just like this. Oh, okay. So we don't want to go in all the way. We do want to peel it up here like a banana, like that. Push in just so I can make it past the pocket clip. Bam, like that. Now that we are past the pocket clip, I can lift the pocket clip a tiny bit and then pull in. Or that glass breaker stabbing the crap out of my thumb. There we go. All right, so that all falls in place up here. I can let go of the pocket clip now and just fold this piece in like that. Voila. Ta-da. All right. So what do we do? Do we charge this up? Let's test it. Let's test the glow in the dark abilities, all right, from the blade grip, shall we? All right, let's see. Again, fit and finish looking really good, very flush, right? And it gives you a whole different grip experience, right, than the otherwise default experience you get with the knife. All right, pretty cool stuff. So let's turn off some lights. First of all, let's go ahead and give it a nice quick charge here with the Cheval S1. There's an unboxing video coming up for this flashlight here very soon. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And let's see, let's test this glow in the dark ability. Hopefully this is what this is. It gives me glow in the dark. Ooh, take a look at this thing. It is charged up. All right, that is some glow in the dark stuff right there. All the light that you see is what's coming through the blinds over there. And that is closed blinds, and it's even storming outside. So the weather's already dark. And it's not the darkest it could probably be in this room, but even so, you can see this thing stands out. Here's what the regular white one looks like. So by comparison right there, kind of looks like I'm holding a glow stick in a way. So that's pretty nice, right? Provided you're doing some tactical ops at night and you don't want to, you know, in case you have butterfingers, right? You lose you're afraid you're gonna drop your $400 or $500 Ultratech, right? You want to make sure you can find it in a pitch dark environment. This is definitely a good solution for that. Absolutely. I just think, you know, just in general, right? The fact that you have a good grip, protection to the, you know, knife itself, and the glow in the dark bonus, right? That's pretty slick right there. Very well executed. The color is pretty much, you know, very even all throughout. I'm not 100% sure on the price for these, but I don't see them being ultra expensive. I can see them being very affordable. Of course, by the time you're watching this video, I would have linked to these in the description so you guys can check them out. Let's do some size comparisons here while we're here. Might as well, right? The Microtech Ultratech there compared to PM2 and Pair 3. It's actually very PM2 size, as you can see. Here's the Demco 8020.5 and the new Shark Cub. This is the more affordable version with OS10 and Gravity scales, right? The Ultratech there obviously going to be a little bit longer. There is the Civivi Vision FG and the Kaiser Veritas. All right, both of them are going to be just a little bit shorter than the Microtech. And last but not least, there's the CJRB Pyrite and the Vosteed Raccoon, right? Check it out there. Hopefully you own one, if not more, of those different knives. That's sort of the idea here, so you can sort of compare and contrast. Again, first time checking out this particular Microtech in the channel. So when Blade Grips reached out, I was like, okay, well, I do own the MSI. And here's what it looks like next to the MSI from Microtech. I also own the Stitch, right? So I would think, you know, in the future, making grips for these might be something. Again, I think the challenge there is the fact that the grip on this one wraps all the way around. Whereas here, you know, you have basically an open portion. So the blade has to go in and out of the handle. So it makes it just a tad bit, you know, a little bit trickier, I guess, to make a grip for an out the side manual folder. So they kind of go for the OTF market instead. I mean, it makes sense, right? Kind of like, you know, putting a case on your OTF knife. If there was a way to figure it out, you know, for a side opening knife, I feel like a lot of these other models will definitely benefit there for sure. So these being two of my favorite Microtechs. Again, I own both of these, the MSI and the Stitch. While we're here, let's just do our scientific cutting test. Okay, it looks like today we're learning about full disclosure. Anyways, this is just an old textbook. I'm borrowing the pages here to do, you know, some paper cutting tests. I figured I was going to throw the textbook away anyways. Might as well use it for something useful, right? At this point, there we go. So we got some good swirls going. Keep in mind, as an OTF, it does have a flat grind, but it is a sort of like a dagger OTF, right? So it does get pretty significantly thick right there in the middle. So the flat grind gets pretty thick very quickly. Where it does excel here is at the thrusting department. Obviously, it has a very piercing tip, right? So all right, so we know I can do paper all day, every day, right? What about some cardboard? Let's take a look here, shall we? We got single wall cardboard, not the thickest per se, but it'll basically demonstrate what we're trying to showcase here. And so when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle like that. And let's see how it does. The good thing about this version is you can actually rest your thumb here, right? As compared to if it was a full dagger with the full edge on both sides, you wouldn't be able to put your thumb there for support. But because this one is only up until this point, I want to say like bayonet style, right? That's what you got going on here. So let's see. All right, so in nature, not necessarily the most sliciest of geometries, but it certainly will get the job done in a pinch, right? There's that thrusting performance, which again is what this knife is good at. And I want to say, you know, compared to the grip earlier, right? Even if you don't have gloves on, I want to say in nature, right? The cushiony nature of the blade grips provides a little bit more of a comfortable grip all the way through. So you can grip it really hard and still, you know, be a very comfortable grip. I feel like the only thing that I feel my palm now that it has the grip on is essentially the pocket clip, really. So ergonomically, of course, is pretty good. The pocket clip is maybe like an 8.5 out of 10, where I kind of feel it a little bit in this race portion right there, if anything. But yeah, is it gonna cut some cardboard? Yes, it will. Is it probably gonna be a dedicated cardboard cutter knife? Probably not. Probably not. But it will cut it, right? In a pinch, it will cut it. Probably not the intended purpose for an OTF knife, especially not a dagger bayonet looking geometry like this one. But there you go. Just do a scientific cutting test, because you know it's very scientific what we do in this channel. So that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. How sharp is this guy on a scale from 1 through 10? Of course 10 being the sharpest. Right, you guys be the judge. Let me know. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the blade grips. I believe the Ultratech, Microtech Ultratech protection guard case, if you would. All right, this one is just regular white, which, you know, looks pretty good, very elegant. And then you got the glow in the dark version, which also looks pretty nice, pretty cool as well. And of course the knife itself, which again I haven't gotten a chance to test out up until this point. I want to say, man, those that X pattern, right, kind of similar to the X pattern on the ram lock. But yeah, it would definitely, you know, like get a hold of your thumb right there as you're opening and closing it for sure. There's no way to slip off of that. That is a fact, right? So quick observation there, of course, guys, you know the drill by now. I'm going to be testing out the blade grips and also the knife here for quite some time. Might be a review video here in the near future. If you'd like to see that, definitely subscribe. Stay tuned for that. If you like knife and EDC content like this, definitely highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. You would not be disappointed. Also, if you got value out of this video, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really means a ton. It helps this video get pushed to a larger audience. You can support the channel on Patreon or right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. Check out the review video on the Microtech Stitch or the review video on the MSI, right? Both of the video cards are going to be on the screen there for you to check them out next. Shout out to Blade Grips for sending out their protection guards and also the Ultratech for me to check out how they work. And hopefully if you guys are in the market for these, right, this video has been valuable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me until the end. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next video, either this one or this one. Peace.